Hey guys, I'm Erik Peterson and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for 𝗧𝗵𝗲 and today's attraction tips video is called Why Does My Ex Still Contact Me? Now this is for those of you whose ex dumped you and you're in no contact, but they still reach out to you. And I've been through this myself before, and it's like, you ended things with me and I'm respecting your wishes by not contacting you, but you're contacting me. What gives? Now this is really just mixed signals, and it could be quite frustrating, especially when she's not, or when she's refusing to meet up, or she's not showing any signs of actually wanting to reconcile outside the fact that she's still contacting you. And it's quite selfish on their part, but there are some ways to subtly push this along or push her away so you could heal and move on. So in this attraction tips video, I'm going to tell you the likely reasons why she's still contacting you and how to handle this in order to have the best chances of getting back together with her. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. All you have to do is head over to my website at 𝗧𝗵𝗲𝗧𝗔 click on the contact tab and shoot me a message from there. All I ask is that you keep your questions and messages to me rather short and to the point, a couple paragraphs max. Otherwise, I'm just not going to have time to get through all these emails. I get a lot of emails. But I will get back to you as soon as I can. I do have to take care of my paying clients first, but if you're just a little patient, I usually get back to you within a couple days. And as many of you know, if it's a good question that I think will benefit my viewers, I will answer your question in a video. But if you need to get in touch with me right away, or you want to dive a little deeper into your issue, the best way to do that is, again, head over to my website at 𝗧𝗵𝗲𝗧 click on the coaching tab, and there you'll see I have several options for you to choose from. I offer emergency email coaching where I will respond to you within 24 to 48 hours, depending on which option you select. And I also offer a couple of monthly coaching packages where I'll work with you throughout the month to try to get whatever relationship issue you're having turned around and get you back on track. And in the description down below, I will post a link to both my contact page and my coaching page in case you can't remember all this. Now these tips are for those of you that never really wanted the breakup in the first place and you're kind of hoping that you guys will get back together. Now if you have absolutely no desire to rekindle anything, then just ignore her. Eventually she's going to figure it out and she'll stop contacting you. But if you do want to rekindle things, you need to figure out whether she's in or if she's out. Because you don't want to continue to waste your time and your emotional energy on someone that really has no desire for a reconciliation. So there are really three reasons why she's still contacting you. Number one is because she's keeping you on the hook to make the breakup easier on her. Even though she's the one that initiated the breakup, the sudden loss is a shock to her too. I know that she was the one that broke up with you, but for either party, the breakup is no picnic. So she's going through the separation anxiety and she's grieving the loss just as much as you are. It may not seem like it, but unless she completely hates you, she's going through a lot of the same things that you are. So she'll keep in contact with you as a way to make the transition much easier on herself. She's essentially weaning herself off of you. But as soon as she starts feeling better, or maybe she meets a new guy, bye-bye. She's suddenly gone and you mean very little to her. And if you get upset about that, she's just going to come back and say, well, we were broken up. I don't know why this is a surprise to you. Number two, she's keeping you in the friend zone or as a backup option just in case she made a mistake. This way, if she does realize that she made a mistake or things aren't working out with the new man in her life, she knows that you're going to be there waiting for her. And number three, and unfortunately it's usually the least likely reason why she's still contacting you, is because she realizes that she misses you way more than she thought she would. And in this case, she's really confused because she broke up with you because she felt a loss of attraction, And now she's starting to feel like she's being pulled back into you, like she's still drawn to you. In short, she really doesn't know what she wants. And it's really going to be how you project your most attractive qualities that will determine if she sways back into your arms or not. But it doesn't really matter what the reason is. It's your behavior and the way you handle the situation that will determine which way she starts to lean on the fence. So what do you do here in order to figure out what exactly she wants from you, or if there's a chance to rekindle the romance? Well, you want to assume that she misses you and she wants to see you. Why? Well, that's because with this mindset, you're going to be a lot more confident when you're interacting with her, and you're a lot more likely to be direct and cut to the chase with her rather than chit-chatting in an endless conversation where you're still totally filled with uncertainty once the conversation ends. So, just like I've talked about before, if she's still contacting you, you want to do, a couple back and forths of the typical pleasantries, like, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. How are you? Oh, I'm great. How's the dog? Things like that. And then you just want to get right to the point. And you want to say something along the lines of, you know what? I would really love to see you. Why don't we get together? When are you free? If she agrees to the meetup, then you just simply make a date. But you want to make a definite date. And by definite date, I mean a day, a time, and a place. And if you watch some of my earlier videos, you know that the place should be your place, because you want her to come to you. You want to see that she's willing to put in the effort. But if she's showing resistance, or she's being wishy-washy, or she flat out rejects you, you just want to end the conversation politely. Maybe say something along the lines of, okay, well, you know what? I'm a bit tied up at the moment, and so I'm going to have to let you go. It was really great to hear from you. Keep in touch. This communicates to her that the door is still open, but you're not going to be wasting your precious time on uncertainty and game playing or indecisiveness, whatever you want to call it. Now, if she rejects you and she contacts you again, you're going to handle it the same way. But if she rejects you this time, this is going to be the last time you're going to try to arrange a meetup. From here on out, if she continues to contact you, it's up to her to bring up getting together. Now, if she continues to keep contacting you but keeps rejecting getting together, you're just going to keep making the conversation or the interaction just shorter and shorter, and you're always going to end the conversation politely by saying at the very end, keep in touch. Again, this communicates that the door is open, but you're not going to be wasting your time. And what's going to happen is either she will eventually just stop contacting you, or she is going to be the one that's going to arrange a meetup. And if she stops contacting you, then you know that it would have never worked anyway. But obviously, if she does want to arrange a meetup, then you know that there's still some pretty intense feelings there, at least enough for her to want to see if there's still something there between you two. The idea here is to only give her your time if she's willing to see you face to face. If she's not willing to do that, then you're not willing to give her your time. This is essentially a negotiation. And if she's not going to give you what you want, then you're not going to give her what she wants. And I know the way I'm explaining this makes it sound real petty, but this is really how things work in all aspects of life. Besides, a relationship takes two people putting in mutual effort in order for it to work. If only one person is putting in effort, or they're putting in way more effort than the other person, it's never going to work. And I know this is very difficult when you're grieving and you're in love, but you know what's even more difficult? Being strung along for weeks or months, maybe even years, where you can't heal, you can't move on, and this pain is just being stretched out over this long period of time, and you just really can never move on. You can't during all this time, you could have been healing, maybe freeing up some of your time so you could pursue some of your goals, maybe even dating other women. So you don't want to fall into this trap. I've fallen into this trap before, and it's really no fun at all. So if you guys have found this video helpful, or any of my videos helpful, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up and for you to share it with any of your friends and family. And I would also really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button down below and tick that little bell symbol next to it so you get real-time notifications of when I upload new videos. And in the description down below, not only will I have a link to both my contact page and my coaching page, but I will also have a link to PayPal if you deem this video worthy of a donation. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.